rights. And Dr. Bryant has many attributes that we could refer to, but I recommend that you read the excerpt that we have in the program. But I want to point out one thing. In addition to what you see all the time as his television great work, he's responsible for creating a project in his hometown where he's responsible for registering 1 million men and women who became first-time registered voters. 1 million. Dr. Bryant, we owe you such a debt as you've helped us fight for freedom. And we're delighted, and I want the 3 members of my board just symbolically stand as I introduce this next man of honor, Dr. Jamal Bryant, who will be ribboned by Dr. Christopher Bryant. So, board, stand as we receive our honoree, Dr. Jamal Bryant.
The philosopher and navigator Sir Walter Raleigh once said, "You can see further when you stand on the shoulder of giants." I'm appreciative for one of the greatest living legends of this hour, Lady Clayton, who tirelessly gives her life so that the next generation will know what struggle really looks like. Can we collectively thank God for her life? Scrolling through the list of honorees who have gone up before me, I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I'm horrified to know that I am counted amongst them. Dr. Warnock, who is also being honored on today, was 2 years my senior at Morehouse College. And so, Lady Clayton, you really have boosted my morale for being the youngest person to ever get this honor, because Dr. Warnock is so much older than I am. I'm extremely grateful. There was a lady who lived in rural Kentucky. And in rural Kentucky, one morning she woke up only to discover that her 10-year-old was missing. She was outdone, she was exasperated, and she was fretful. But her deepest fear had in fact come to pass. She immediately called the police department and exclaimed that she could not find her 10-year-old son. The whole community in rural Kentucky came out looking through those fields, looking for her 10-year-old son. And as the sun was beginning to go down, the sheriff knocked on her door and said, "We have the bad news that we've got to call off the search and we can't find him." The mother, who was in fact determined that she will in fact find her son, said, "I've got an idea. Before everybody goes home, let's go across the field one more time. But this time, let's hold hands. And if we hold hands and stretch out, I feel convinced we'll be able to find him." Dr. Haynes, much to her shock and chagrin, 30 minutes into the search, they found her son, but regrettably he was dead. And she looked at all the volunteers and said, "I think we would have found him sooner if we would have came together sooner. But because we took so long to come together, our child is dead." And that is, Dr. Holly, where we are in this hour. If we would have come together earlier, maybe we would have found Trayvon Martin. If we would have come together earlier, we would have been able to find Sergeant Brown. we were able to come together earlier, we would have been able to find Freddie Gray. We were able to come together, maybe Michael Brown would have made it to college. But there's a song that never hit the Billboard list, never went platinum, and never went gold, that said, if I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or with a song, then my living will not be in vain. Regrettably, I am a part of a generation that doesn't know instruments, that doesn't know authentic sound. All we know how to do is remix. And the remix to that would undeniably have to be that this is the hour that we've got to walk together, children, and not get weary. And so as we look across the sanctuary and see Motown and Def Jam together, all we can do is take each other by the hand and save a generation who knows that they have one option, and that is to live. Thank you so much.
Helen Keller, as we all know, was totally blind. She was talking to her